Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, it truly feels like football weather right now. It's about 50 degrees outside. It seems like the temperature changed so quickly. Look, leaves. The leaves are falling. It's freaking fall now, guys. Summer's gone. It's officially fall. Which is football. I don't know about you, but I am so excited that I can't wait for Monday, which is crazy to even say that you can't wait for Monday, but we know it's Monday night. Cowboys versus Eagles. I wish I was going to be at the game, but not this year. Not this year. I was sitting here. I finished the live stream. Shout out to everybody who comes to my live stream. I have the best fans out there. I don't know how I can thank you enough. All the support, you guys, the likes, the comments, the super chats, the channel memberships, everything has helped to build this into what it is. I couldn't do it without you guys. And I guess without you guys, nobody'd be listening, and I'd be deemed a crazy man because I'd be sitting here talking to myself. And although some of my neighbors will go past on the trail and say, is he out there talking to himself again? Yeah. They saw me in the front yard doing the turtle move one time, and they said, you see that guy with that old football helmet on? Should we call for some help? Yeah, I'm that guy. Anyway, in thinking about the possibility of Jimmy Johnson going into the Ring of Honor possibly Monday night, Michael Irvin said that he was. Now that's been kind of taken back. We don't know. We don't know if it is or isn't going to happen. I don't know. During my live stream, I played the 5-minute interview that I had with Jimmy Johnson before the Hall of Fame. Clearly, one of the greatest moments I've had on YouTube. I won't say it's one of the greatest moments of my life because I think about the birth of my kids, marrying my wife. You know, those are memories that nothing can compare to. But Jimmy Johnson comes close, and Drew Pearson, both of those come close. But getting a chance to talk with him about what made the Cowboys great, I played that clip tonight during my live stream, and listening to it, you see a lot of parallels that are in there. And you look at the Cowboys in the past, where some of the things that happened in those situations that helped make those teams great are ones that are happening right now with the Cowboys. For example, Nate Newton. Nate Newton came from Washington. He was basically left for roadkill because they said he was too fat and too big to be, an offensive lineman. The Cowboys brought him in and made him a great player. And you could look at a guy like Terrence Steele, who people were ready to push off a bridge last year. People literally said, we cannot let that guy ever step foot on the football field again. But yet, it was that rookie free agent tackle in his second year who gets his first start of the year and has to go against Joey Bosa, and he gave him a big goose egg. No pressures, no quarterback hits, no sacks. Something that rarely happens with Joey Bosa. And you look at that and say, that's a hell of a win. It didn't even cost you a draft pick. But then thinking about Micah Parsons, I don't know that Micah Parsons ever fully goes back to being a linebacker. I really am going to wonder on that one because I think about some of the players that the Cowboys have taken in the past. Randy White was originally a linebacker. As a rookie, he was ass as a linebacker. He thought he was going to get cut. They moved him to defensive tackle, and he became one of the feared defensive linemen in football, the Manster. They took a cornerback in Charlie Waters, who, again, thought he was going to be cut because he was getting burnt like toast. They made him a safety, and he became one of the best safeties in the history of the Dallas Cowboys. Those kind of things are kind of happening with the Dallas Cowboys right now. And you think about these things where Micah Parsons is becoming that player, much like Charles Haley without the craziness. Charles, I love you, but you were a crazy mother humper in college. You know. Don't make me pull out some of the stories. But that was a guy who was relentless, who, if you weren't about winning and 100% involved in winning, he was going to take your head off. He didn't care if you were on his team or not. You better be about it. And when he would go, he'd take everybody with him. And that is the beginnings of what Micah Parsons is becoming on this team. And that type of player like that, which I talked years ago about Demario Davis wanting to bring him in, because as a linebacker, he's that kind of guy that literally fires everybody up, that leads by example, that is relentless, and will do anything to win. We've been missing that guy to lead this Dallas Cowboy team. So as I look here, you have to look at our offensive line. I'm not going to say it's the Great Wall of Dallas, but right now, when they get Lyle Collins back, and knowing that we got Connor McGovern and now Terrence Steele that are there backing up, that all of a sudden you're not quite as worried about the offensive line with the questions we had going into the season about Tyron Smith. Lyle Collins, of course, is not here because of the missed test. Yeah. But as much as they're talking about Zeke Elliott is paid too much money, I'm not worried about what Zeke Elliott's getting paid right now. Zeke does so many more things than just running the football. He's an emotional guy, leader on that offense. He's a guy that will do anything and everything that's asked of him. He will sacrifice his body, and the guy does not miss time. And you look at a team like Carolina that's now losing Christian McCaffrey. Thank God we got two backs that either one of them can lead this team if one happens to get hurt. Now's the time for our Cowboys to start, hopefully, getting on a run and really learning how to win and getting ready for a stretch run down the road. We'll see how it all goes come Monday night. But this is a big opportunity for the Cowboys to make a statement to the NFL and turn non-believers into believers. Well, I appreciate all y'all, and I hope you guys have a great night, and God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I know the lights are still on. I know the extra light here. Okay, I'm learning about lighting, okay? You see, it's balancing out the fire a little bit. Okay, it's broadcast media. What do you expect? I got to do it all. Peace.